Hey. Alright. So we are just getting done with our break. I was having some problems setting up the stream, so everything should be good to go now. Yeah. Group is making, or is talking a bit about what's going on. We're on break. Should be good. Now, why am I getting microphone twice? That's weird. We gotta figure out why this is happening. Capture audio. Okay, so I think that should output the audio properly. Let's see how that does. Bet is back. Oh, hey. How's it going? I wonder if I can set up audio to capture Discord. Audio output. Oh, Lord. Whoever's in chat, can you let me know if you can hear the game volume? Like, all the stuff that's going on. Hatsune Miku loves pizza. Hold on a minute. No, no, we are not Nentoris. Aranero, can you hear the in-game sound? What up, Zaz? No in-game shit. All right. So shit. There's got to be a way to. What the?
One-shot you. Once he gets to 50%, he does an extra 25% damage, so you need to definitely have something up every single time. And if you have absolutely nothing, potentially you need to have a healer use a cooldown on you, or maybe even swap tanks if we get to a point where you've run out of things that swap so that Bed can use his active
Did you guys?
mitigation.
Does that
But
help? Does that
we'll
fix
give
the
it a go
audio
here
issues?
without
Can you
having to
guys
worry
hear
about too
everything
much
now?
about that. I don't think it'll be too stressful and normal if you do this correctly. You just need to expect that damage. It's 0 damage and then all of it at once. All right, let's go.
I'm going to assume that fixed
let the tanks go first, guys.
Perhaps I should
Hang back
turn
for
it
like a
down a
couple
little bit.
seconds.
Is that better? Is that better? Does that fix the sound issues?
It's the closest person to the current tank shake that gets thrashed.
Shit.
Tanks, make sure you're next to one another. Turn them around quickly. There's the thrash, and it's on shake. Guys, melee, stay back until the tanks get in position. Start dragging them back just a little bit, tanks. You guys need to be closer to one another a little quicker. So yeah, it looks like it hits you for almost 75% of your HP, Cyber, so... I have to hold the battle res. Oh, shake. I have to dodge that. Yeah, hold the battle res in case a tank dies, because that seems to be likely. But yeah, there's a cast each time, Cyber, so you should have plenty of time for the active mitigation. Alright, incoming ads. They don't spawn for a bit. My group will get the one in the back. Watch that.
Yeah, I think it's putting me through multiple channels, so I'm going to need to, address that. But mid-fight, can't really do much about it.
Alright,
Give me
range, make
just
sure
a
we're
sec.
taking this one out. Melee, don't worry about switching. You can get back onto the boss, Melee. Range will finish this up on our own, don't worry. Stay relatively close to the boss so that healers can reach you guys. Alright, we're gonna get to 50% very soon. There they are. Switch off the boss. Let's not get him to 50% until after these things are dead. Switch off. Oh, well, too late. He's gonna start hitting harder tanks. Kill these things quickly, then we'll lust and hit the boss. Watch that shit.
Redo my stack.
Alright, on the boss.
Get going. Pop my trinket.
We get top off.
Hey, what's up, Simon?
You call
Not
that-
rainbow.
Pick 'em up.
Not rainbow at all,
Yeah.
Simon.
Let's be. Make sure you get back in position right away, as well, Cyber. Holy shit, that hits him so hard. Yeah, he needs to be at full health constantly.
Hatching.
Yeah, I'll probably be switching over and playing some
You wanna
rainbow
ignore them?
later. I'm
Finish
not
the boss.
sure.
You finish the boss. He's almost dead. Ignore them.
Alright, we wiped once on this guy, and now we get the kill. Boom. 3 bosses down.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's gonna be. That
I
one's
missed the,
definitely gonna be one that we're gonna have to probably
Getting the
save for a
stream
bit
up
on the road
earlier
until things get a
because
little
I was
bit
having
better
some
here.
problem getting
That
this
looks
set
like
up,
it
so
fucking hurts.
during our
Yeah,
halftime break,
Nasty.
I was able to get this going.
Yeah. That's why we have the item level requirement we have.
First console activated. Reestablishing energy matrix.
So
Guess it's a trinket night for me. Bad though, because now I don't have my cannon dropping out of nowhere.
Are we heading to the north side? Yeah, so head north here. From where we are at the moment, guys, head north.
We're going to Barrett's.
Vectis next.
Vectis. Back.
Yes, Vectis is next. Vectis should be incredibly straightforward. There's a bunch of different ways to do Vectis.
As you guys can probably tell, I am indeed tanking. So I make
We'll
things hate me
figure out
for
what works
profit.
best for us. For this one, actually, Bum, I'll probably want you to go heals because this
I also
one is
stand in
very
shit
easy. It's
because
just
I'm
very
fucking garbage at this
defensive.
game.
Holy shit.
The damage.
Group up
is
for
a lot.
master spells if we can. We got a couple priests though. There's a lot of damage, but it's all dispellable. What the fuck is all this gross shit?
Sorry.
That void zone grows. Careful. Or at least the edge doesn't look like it.
Oh, it goes away eventually.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Oh, who keeps spreading this shit? Is it Fant? Yeah, Fant is spreading disease. Dispel Fant.
Spawns a living infection upon removal or expiration.
Yeah, it fixates on somebody, I think. No, it casts on somebody immediately. Okay, that's what it does. So it spawns an ad, and the ad immediately casts a debuff that spawns another ad, unless you interrupt it. Alright, let's grab the next pack. So yeah, this one is really just stack up in 3 different clumps and just manage your stacks of a debuff.
How's
It's gonna
everybody
bounce
doing
around
tonight?
Between people and just keep getting incrementally higher. If people get to a certain threshold, just
Have
stay away from
you?
everybody
Has
so
anybody
you don't
played
get
with the
too
new
high stacks.
operators in Rainbow
And
Six yet?
otherwise, just the initial
Crash
three
and
groups,
Maverick.
The first 3 people who are infected each go 1 to each group, so that it bounces around within the groups on their own. He'll disappear. He'll start shooting waves of beams across the room that you have to dodge. I think while you kill an
Shit,
ad.
I just pulled
Pulled what?
this next set of ads and my damn button didn't click.
This is the set of
They're the
ads.
ones
It's
that put the dot on us too.
horrible dot.
Might be fucked.
Stack up right on the boss if you can. In the circle, guys, for master spells. I don't know if this will work, but
It just spawns them when you
Oof.
dispel.
It's not that.
Oh,
it's
that's
just
no,
right.
it's a different debuff. Different debuff.
Oh. Thanks for the shout out,
Oh, I
Andy.
got half of it.
I needed to know about that
I
mackerel.
can go back to saying I hate you, Bum. It's been a while.
Yeah, that was totally my fault.
It's been.
Yeah, somebody pulled an
careful with
extra
these trash, guys.
set of
We've had a few
ads
aggro's
or
and a
monsters,
few
so
weird pulls.
that killed
Nobody
us.
should be pulling anything except for the tanks unless otherwise specified. be it intentionally or unintentionally.
Yeah, I hit flying serpent kick and went to cancel it, and it didn't cancel.
That's why I'm making
Oof.
you go heals. Just go to heals. So you can't do that anymore.
Oh, never say never.
I mean, I don't think he even has flying serpent kick as a healer.
No, I don't.
Good.
Whee! Breaking my horse's legs. It's okay, it's just a horse.
Yeah, let's just pull back the watcher so we don't risk aggroing as well. Yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Mithrax is probably one of the most complicated ones. Or, sorry, Zekbaz. Yeah. Mithrax isn't that complicated, it's just a little tricky to execute. But yeah, at the current pace here, assuming the last two bosses don't end up being a roadblock here, I think we can expect to clear this place by tomorrow and then start moving into Heroic.
I'm feeling way more comfortable tanking than I thought I was going to, so I'm feeling really good.
Magic was beside you all along.
Oh, just wait till Gahoon punches you. If he's still tuned the way he was tuned in beta, oh, you will weep.
Well, no, I mean, like, this is the first time I've ever tanked in a raid setting.
Yeah. These are the ones that spread the disease, guys, so stack on up. If you interrupt them, they don't get the cast off, so chain interrupt these things.
His design doesn't really seem to imagine it.
Alright, they got one cast off, but that looks somewhat manageable. So okay, so with those guys, we just have to chain stuns on the little red blood ads, and it doesn't look like we have to deal with massive amount of heals. So yeah, let's fight this one by itself, and then the next pull will be the same shit. We just rotate our stuns. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I agree. So long as you're not tanking with too much pressure, it's really not too
The Faceless
bad.
Devourer spawns the living infection. Okay.
It's actually kind of fun. I'm really enjoying the
I'm surprised
tanking.
it wasn't even a quest to come in here.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They've been really shitty about breadcrumb quests for raids this expansion.
For everything. It's
Except for
real
Voldu.
weird.
Plenty of Voldu.
Those aren't even breadcrumbs. It's just you walk 5 feet and trip over a fox man who's like, "Go get me 7 pine cones."
Oh my god, the furry agenda is real in this X-Pack.
Now just wait till they join your horde.
Also,
I don't
Dastard, they were
want
too
that.
focused on all of the fucking blue exclamation points.
Oh, today logging into 100 world
Jesus, that was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's been a
my
while
class.
since
My
that.
class is designed to just run in and just YOLO swag. Vectus.
Fuck.
That's
I have
a
determined
face
that
only a
we're-
mother could love.
I've determined we're now in Halo.
Alright, let's pull these carefully. There's no way this is gonna be pleasant. Make sure we pull back here so we don't risk flying kicks into the next pack.
I don't see what could go wrong.
The Dastard's chain lightning.
That too. God, I can chain lightning around the world.
It does seem
Why
to
the
go
fuck?
very far.
Oh god.
Ow, ow.
What the actual fuck is going on?
And somebody pull the next pack. Guys, that's why I said tanks. Can we start pulling back a lot further?
Yeah, I'll work on that, sorry.
I think these things explode when they die.
Yep.
No, no, no.
Throw
They
some CCs
cast-
on the other packs if you
They
can.
cast infest,
Yep.
they jump inside, and they make your blood explode. Yeah.
Not very nice.
Really not.
Careful, careful. We're getting close to the next pack as well. Take out these little ones that that jump around in us. I don't want to be infested again. They're infesting again. If we can get a stun on them, do so. I couldn't tell if these were stunnable. Yes, they are. Good. So you can interrupt the infest
is,
cast with a stun. So
Sloppy,
try to
but
do
I'm
that.
glad that we're actually making it through this.
I'm starting to realize every little blood ad just needs to be stunned. Otherwise, dear lord. Okay, crisis averted.
That wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. Hmm. Let's, I guess, pull
Do it again.
pull all of us.
Cyber get right, I get left.
Bring them together.
Doesn't look like you get the. Oh nope, somebody threw a fucking.
That would be Cyber's Avenger shield, which is fine. These aren't that bad as long as we keep stunning them. They're okay.
Bad expansion for them to have taken away Binding Shot.
Ugh, all the sound effects in here.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Like a
Yeah.
great porno.
God damn it.
That's my boy.
We're just starting the raid. Don't ruin all the sound effects for the next 4 months.
Jennifer, or Jen plays Rajanator, the hunter.
Oh, interrupt them, stun them. Don't let them invade our bodies.
This is some fucking Cronenberg shit.
I mean, that's what they're just hyping Gahoon up to be. Just absolutely fucking disgusting.
I'm kind of in love with this.
Big fan
You
of
would
HR
be.
Geiger on bedpost.
How
Yeah,
does Raj
boy.
know what you?
I'm just happy to see a different color than green.
I ask myself that every day.
Yes, instead of green, everything will be red, the color of your own blood, which used to
Please
be
don't
inside
pull
your
them off.
body. Now is outside of it.
There's some white and blue. I actually enjoy the under rot kind of.
The white is
the
also
upside,
blood.
The upside down kind of look that they decided to go with. All right, pull back a little bit. Pull back.
Jennifer plays a
Or don't
hunter,
hang back,
so
don't,
person
pull
with a
back.
bow slash gun.
All right, cool. Let's
that
get
one.
a round of buffs going. So
That
let's
is
see the
Jen's
position
character
here.
right there.
I'm just gonna put
That
3
one.
markers down where he currently is.
She's
Um,
jumping around
Actually,
like a bunny.
better yet, I have a better idea. I'm gonna have how to do this. So these aren't gonna be perfectly balanced. I don't think it's gonna matter for normal. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark 3 separate people. They're gonna basically be the left group, the right group, and the middle group. And from those 3 groups, everyone I call out will stack up in one of those 3 clumps.
Pudding.
When the people become initially infected, the first 3 people who are infected, I'll call out a group for each one of them.
Yeah.
If you're already in a group and you're by yourself in that group, then just stay there. If there's 2 people in the same group, we'll split you guys up. We have time to decide that. But the idea is that we have 1 person in each of the 3 groups. The debuff will bounce around between the people only in your group. And if you, for some reason, are unlucky
Rip
and it's
Zach.
bouncing specifically to you, you can take a couple steps
That
back.
just his
or
face
out of
is
the
like
group so
a
you're by
thing that I
yourself,
wanna mate
assuming
with.
you don't have the debuff on you that bounces around and causes more stacks.
Just like
So that you don't risk getting more. So I mean,
Yeah.
that more is going to be kind of it's going to depend upon how much everyone else has. So if everyone's around at 7 stacks and you're at 12 or something, yeah, hang back. So just play it by ear, and
Legendary.
then once everyone catches up, then you can rejoin your group, etc.
perp.
So,
all the
this is
perps.
super arbitrary. Dastard, you're the middle group. Roger,
Cat.
you're the left group. Fant, you're the right group.
Okay. Right.
Cool.
I'm
And then
assuming
right and
they're
left are based on how
sides
we're
when
facing right now.
looking at boss.
as you're facing the boss, that's going to be my instructions. So,
Okay.
yeah. Actually, let me put marks on each of our heads. That's 1 mark. That's 2 marks. And that's 3 marks. Cool. Fant, what side are you? Right?
Yes.
So Fant is right, which is moon. Raja is left, which is square, and I'm triangle, which is center. So I'm just gonna call these out really quickly. Source, you're on the left. Yuri, you're on the right. Shen, you're in the middle. Sheikh Sula, you're on the left. Solomon, you're on the right. Baha, you're in the middle.
I can
Raiden, you're on
teabag
the
in this game.
left.
It's the best feature of this
Wave,
game.
you're on the
I
right.
can teabag.
Bum, you're in the middle. Novik left. Kinky right, and Raiden middle. This is initial positions. If you're the first 3 people who get the debuff, you're going to move around to whichever spot necessary to balance things out. So just stick to these groups for the most part. He will disappear, dodge a bunch of shit, and then when we re-engage him again, we'll stand wherever behind him happens to be, and then we'll form that same kind of triangle pattern again. I don't know where he reappears when he disappears and reappears, so we'll play it by ear. That's why I don't want to put markers down. Okay. I think we lost on pull on this one. I don't think it gets any harder. Yeah.
Real quick, is there a way to actually unlock the camera to zoom out farther? Because I feel like I could use a little bit more screens.
Do you have
Not
advanced
anymore.
interface options installed?
Used to be, but not anymore.
No, sir.
Lame.
Not in game, but if you install the add-on advanced interface options, you can get some extra camera distance.
Duly noted.
So tanks, I don't care which one of you grabs it. Just let the healers know which one of you is gonna be main tanking. I don't think there's I don't think there's any 2-tank mechanic in this. I don't even think there's a tank swap.
Is there an ad phase? Because I'm really good at picking up ads.
No. Doesn't seem
Okay,
like there's
then
anything.
Cyber, do you want a main tank or do you want me to?
The one thing here is that you can technically eat extra stacks. So like if the debuff is bouncing around, you could theoretically force the debuff to jump to you because it always jumps to the the closest person. So you could force it to jump to you and just keep getting it instead of letting other people get it. But that's pretty much it.
I'll take it.
There's a thing you have to soak, isn't there? Because otherwise it spawns an ad.
Here, I'll go on ahead and put you on focus, Cyber, just so that I can, in the event of you getting fucked up, I can swap off.
There's stuff about plague bombs and gestate.
Yeah, I'm just double checking that that's.
Thank you, Simon.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
always
we got
appreciate the
soaked
generosity. And we didn't even have to have Carson do anything this time.
Bomb.
That's the second phase. That's when he's under. You're running around soaking stuff while dodging the void zones. There's nothing to kill. You're just soaking stuff while dodging the him shooting beams out. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Phase 1 should just be
War.
setting up clumps.
War never
Alright, here we go.
changes.
Just I guess keep him where he is and face him around.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Jesus. I just noticed the statue on the left crying blood.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
Alright, make your clumps, guys. Make sure your clumps distinct. Like there should be 3 distinct clumps and you
Make
should not
sure
be
you're
standing
over
anywhere
on
else
me
except
if you
within
are
the
my
clump.
side.
Alright, this seems there is
There's
a
stack buff, debuff.
there is an ad. Kill that ad
I was
quickly.
prompted to taunt, so I did.
Yeah, there's a stacking debuff.
Oh, that's weird. That was not in the dungeon journal describing that. Alright, stack. Get a little closer, guys. Melee, we should be, or range. You should be in melee range so that you can stack with obviously melee people of your clumps. Tank, whichever one's not tanking, pick up the plague amalgam. It looks like it does actually have
It's a
a
pretty
threat.
cool fight so far.
Whoever healed me, thank you.
You don't have to run out with anything, Novik. That's just gonna make it bounce more wildly unless you have too many stacks. Grab this ad. You should be just cleaving it with the boss. But yeah, tanks do make sure you are grabbing this because I'm getting wailed on. So whichever one of you is not tanking the boss. You should be able to cleave these. Yeah. So yeah, whichever one's not tanking, just taunt that ad each time. Another one's up. Alright, this is where, kill this ad and run back, guys. Run back, run away, run away, run away. Or he's gonna run away. Never mind, stay where we are. Kill this ad, and then we just soak void zones now. There they are. Start soaking them, guys. I'll run to the one up in melee.
I assume you avoid the blood spikes.
Yeah, avoid the blood spikes while soaking the circles. That's all this phase is. Alright, I think we're just gonna switch sides after we soak all these. Alright, tanks get over to this side. I guess it's just gonna be flipped back and forth. Get back into your position, flip them around, stack up left, right, or middle. Keep an eye on your stacks. If you're excessively high, you might need to take a step back.
Add up.
Omega Vector is the one that jumps between players. If you have it, that just means you're going to get a stack when it jumps away. So in my case, I'm at 9, so I'm going to take a couple steps back, so don't stack up with me. I don't know why Baja got a mark.
I'm taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's the dot.
Since I'm at 11, that's anything I do special.
You just need to not stand in the middle of the group so you don't get the Omega Vector again. If you keep getting it, it's going to keep stacking up higher and higher. Like, Raiden has a lot, Kinky is a little bit low, Bionen's a little low, Solomon's a little low. Healers, we're going to need to probably coordinate some cooldowns for the last few seconds here. Because we're only about halfway through. Kill this ad quick.
Siren.
Pick up Cyber if you can.
Oh, this is scary.
Didn't you say if there was more than one in a group that they should move over to different spots?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how best to call that out because it's actually very difficult to do at the moment. You don't have to move away. That void zone doesn't actually hurt, so you can just stay still and finish the ad.
That is good to know.
Plague bomb's far though. I'll get the far one.
But the stacks on you don't do any ticking damage. It just means you take more nature damage whenever you would normally
missed
take
the void
nature
bomb.
damage. There's one in the back.
Also,
Getting hit by those beams, by the way, they give you more stacks.
You missed one on the way back too. There's a bunch of heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might die.
I think a number of us are gonna die here. With these extra ads up, just go ahead and wipe it. It got a little messy there.
Oof. That was a good first try, though, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how we can tidy this up. I think 3 groups might be a bit too crazy.
Yeah, this boss
mean-
is kind of nuts.
I mean, there's a lot going on, but in the actuality, it's not that much. He does an AOE. It gives everyone a stack. All right, fine. It does nature damage. He gives he hits. What's it called? He.
I got mass res. Don't release.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, it's a bit
As you say that.
He puts the Omega Vector on on 2 people, I think, at a time, and those 2 people will take ticking nature damage, and when it expires, they'll get an extra stack of the debuff, and it just keeps bouncing to a person nearby, and just keeps going over and over and over and over again. You only take damage in this fight when you have an Omega Vector ticking on you, when he does the AoE Nova, during the transition phase if you get hit by a beam, or presumably if you soak a circle. I didn't actually double check that. Or when that ad
There we
does the immunize, which I'm or immunosuppression. Jesus. Double checking exactly how that functions. Contagion, gestate,
Rawr.
plague amalgam, immunosuppression. Spreads toxin, absorbs healing to all players within 500 yards. Okay, so it's just an absorb healing debuff every time it casts it. I don't know if they can be interrupted. They can't be interrupted. I don't know if they can be stunned. I'm wondering if we want to do a little bit more of a style here and just have everyone stack up in one clump and just have people babysit their own stacks. As soon as you find that your stacks are higher than everybody else's, you just move out of the group at the end. I think that might just be easier.
I think
There
that's
might be-
what the video that you had us watch was saying, too.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was saying there's so many strategies. There's strategies with 1 circle, there's strategy with 2 circles, there's strategies with 3 circles. It really depends. But I think a single circle will give us the most healing, and we just have to leave it up to people's personal responsibility to notice when they get too many high stacks, move out of the group, and then eventually move back into the group. Also, during the transition phase, make sure you finish killing the ad quickly, soak circles, and just spread out in general around the room to soak circles. If you get the closer you are, the circles closest to the boss are the trickiest
What?
to dodge the beams. So preferably people with high mobility should do those so that they can quickly run out of them. So people with blinks are especially good, or anybody that just has enhanced faster speed like Ghost Wolf and stuff like that to dash around. Healers
Watching
will
their
definitely need to
KD in
coordinate
Waz
stuff towards the last
mode?
pick there. So
War mode?
yeah. A safe number, it's all relative. We're all going to get to high stacks, Baja.
What,
so
what is that in
it's just about what
reference to,
everyone else
Zach?
has. So it's if you ever have 3 more than the average of everyone else, you should probably move out of the group until everyone else catches up.
War mode or what?
That will ensure that if people are constantly doing that, the people like, say, Kinky and Biden, who are a little bit lower than the rest of us, will hopefully guarantee that they get the debuff on them. But technically speaking, if everyone stands completely still and nobody moves and somebody gets the debuff, it should just jump back and forth between 2 people. Actually, that's not true.
Who plays World War II anymore?
It could still chain around. Anyway,
I think
let's
Jennifer
just
and I
try
are
a
thinking
single
about
clump and
getting
we'll spread
Black
it out.
Ops 4.
Holy shit,
I
that
think that'll be
annoying.
something fun to stream and, potentially play together.
All right.
Yeah, stuff.
Might be. I don't know. It's
Sounds
probably
like
just
you're
going to be Call of
chewing
Duty
into the
again,
mic.
but
I was actually moving my
I don't know why he plays Call of
Alright,
Duty
so yeah,
so
let's try
much when
picking
he
up, see
like
if that's a
fucking
little bit
seems
easier.
to hate it so goddamn much.
What do you want to make of the stack number to back out of?
I just answered that. It's all relative. It depends. Everyone's gonna get higher stacks. Your stacks never
Muhammad.
go away. So it's just a matter of when you get higher than everyone else, move away so that they're
Is
splitting
that
the stacks
Tauren?
back and
Tauren
forth.
Druid, nice.
Got it.
He can hear me.
If you ever get, let's just say 3 above what the average is, then you should move out of the group. And when everyone catches up, then you should get back into the group. And in particular, if you know that you are very low on stacks, you should try to stack up on as close as you can to the person who has the Omega Vector, so that you guarantee get it.
Me and
You
me and
spreading
Tony
out
have
the
talked
debuffs
about
as
it.
much
Like
as
I
possible
don't
guarantees that
understand.
everyone stays alive.
He seems to be so angry at it, but
here
he
we go.
apparently enjoys it.
I don't think anything removes the
All
stacks.
right.
If you die and
New
come
pull.
back, you
Focus.
still have the stacks. Otherwise, you could just have one person soak them all, and
Yeet.
then you could cheese it. Stack
So we're
up a little
just
bit
stacking
closer,
up
guys.
stacked up
All together, all together, guys. Everybody stack up in one spot. Alright, tanks, make sure you pick this up. It is on me. Okay, there we go. Try to kill it before it does another immunity suppression. Let's try to get it within 1 going forward if we can. Oh, Christ. This thing spawn frequently. Up. Battle is Cyber.
What got you, Cyber?
You just had 2 debuffs. Yeah, stay back, Source. You're high.
Popping to mine then.
You can't stun them. Okay.
Yeah, you can't stop it. So you just have to kill him as quickly as you can. Alright, this is probably the last one before he disappears.
Popping salvation.
It's not bad. We're at 65, so it's about to get a little bit easier to heal. Just kill this thing quickly. Don't worry about running. Just sit here and kill this thing. Someone should run off. Oh, he's off. There.
I'm running back.
You're gonna get the one in the back, Roger?
Looks like Bomb's got it, actually. I'll get one closer.
Alright, just dodge these beams, guys. Dodge them. These give you stacks. Each time you get hit, you get a stack. Dodging here is a critical to success. Alright, there's a bunch more. Watch them. I'll get the... Oh, you got that one back there, Source? Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Everyone else needs to be dodging like crazy. Yeah, we got a good chunk of stacks there. Alright, just stack up on top of me. Stack up right on top of me. Just make him face the wall. Let's see. Bum, you should probably stay a little bit out of the circle. Most people seem to be at 5 or 6. People got hit by a lot of stuff there. So,
I didn't like him being in that spot. It was harder to dodge.
yeah. It is true. But we can't control that. Novik died just to that cleave. Or the AoE. I'm at 10, so after mine jumps off, I'm gonna step out of the group. If you get to 10 at this point, you should step out of the group, but not very far. Just step
That
off
one's
to the
not
side.
being tanked.
Yeah, we need to pick these up. I don't know why we keep having them punch people.
Well, now we don't have a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes when they spawn, my AoE just organically picks up the ads. Other times I have to tab over.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to necessarily be close enough to just passively cleave. You're probably going to have to... You have to taunt each one. Make sure you're taunting, just, otherwise there's a risk it won't.
I'm definitely cleaving him, but this is not enough damage. I have to actually taunt him.
Yeah, like, remember, this is not Legion. The threat on tanks is fucking shit compared to what it used to be.
Right,
Unless
right.
you're actually intending to pull aggro, we're going all out on it. Alright, go ahead and wipe it. Alright, so I think that'll be fine for stack
Oh,
management.
Borderlands?
I think
I'd love to
the
play
suc-
some more.
The key to success here is going to be people's ability to dodge.
The problem
stuff
with
in phase
Borderlands is
2.
we kind of need
I
to have a
think we went
specific
from,
amount of people
like an average
online
of 2 or
that all
3
want
up
to do the
about
same
5
thing.
to 7 after the
No, yeah, Zach
after
pretty much
this
said the right
phase.
thing.
So
Do
I
we
think
have res?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
Jen
Don't
Jen has
release.
plenty of other games that she can play. It's just kind of the dude
so,
bro team.
so the vast
But yeah,
majority
we'll
of
definitely
people
be
should
trying
just
to
be
play
avoiding
again.
stuff. And if
Are we
that means-
releasing?
No.
I
said we
just
had to
said
run.
don't release.
Alright, so let's see here. So yeah, that position sucked a little bit, but that's just inevitably what can happen in terms of positioning. So we should realistically see 3 phase 1s.
Yeah, I think that
So we're
would be
gonna
a
have
lot
2
of fun.
transitions.
I was
assuming
actually
we keep
enjoying it,
everybody alive,
which was
we should
surprising
see
because I
choose
did not like
transitions
Borderlands
and,
2 the first time I played it. But now that I
yeah.
revisited it, it's a fun game. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Okay, my recount's working now, so I'm gonna keep track of that on this one. All right, I'm gonna start eating up and using some consumables here because we need more damage. We need to killing those ads is when we're cleaving the ad, let's change it and let's make sure we're cleaving the boss from the ad because that ad needs to die quicker. Whenever it casts immunosuppression, everyone gets a healing absorption debuff, which is, I think, contributing to some people's deaths here. So, okay. I'm going to track damage here a little bit and see where this lies. But yeah, fewer stacks, realistically, 2 transitions.
Yeah, we only
I
raid
think
till
we should
midnight, or it's 9 to
okay if we can
midnight
survive
every
through
night,
that.
or
If you know your
Tuesday,
high
Wednesday,
stacks when he does
Thursday.
his
Outside
AoE,
of that,
which
we can
don't
pretty much
check
do
what it's
whatever the hell we
called.
want. That's the only times that we have to be raiding. And I'm
Contagion.
going to try to live
Alright,
stream
when
as
you cast
many of these
Contagion,
raids as
use
possible.
potentially a defensive cooldown to make sure you survive. It's just 22k normal nature damage, but it gets multiplied by however many
Are you
stacks
like
have.
over at Tony's house or something, Zach?
Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're missing some buffs.
Let's get those buffs as quickly as possible. Shout wave.
1.
I don't have it at least. There we go.
Curtis, thanks.
Alright, so
That is up.
now that I've got that going, I'm free to do this.
Don't worry about any stuns or anything like that. Just as much cleave damage as you can.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
3,
Love you, Tony.
1.
But in that, like totally hetero way. I mean, you can take it however you want, though.
Birds out.
Cascade Vine. Alright, I'm at 4, so I'm gonna step out after this Omega Vector because I'm much higher than the rest of y'all.
Add.
Cascade coverage.
I think me and Cy were both taunted.
Pick up
And
Cyber.
rip.
Pick up Cyber, yeah. Whoever is not tanking the boss should be the one taunting the ad, otherwise it's too much damage. Alright, I'm stepping out of the group. You guys stay stacked up. If you have a shake, you should probably stand a little bit off to the side as well. You
Get the ad.
have a lot of stacks, so just be prepared. Wait a minute.
Two in the
Nice.
back.
That pool definitely
Oh,
stacks.
shit. Oh, yeah, sorry, because he just teleported to the same location he was in. Alright, well, we probably just wiped there. Yeah, there's no way we can survive that.
Oh, Jesus, I have
Didn't
16.
go anywhere.
He decided to not go anywhere and stay still, and that gave us 1,000,000 stacks. So, I guess we do have to run out of it. Oh, fuck, we have to run out of it, and then he can move side to side, so it does actually give stacks. It didn't seem like it was doing any damage, it just gave a bunch of stacks. Alright, well, stop heals. That's a fun...
Do we have res?
3,
Yes.
2,
Don't release.
This boss is cool. Pain in the ass, but cool.
This boss is hard now, and I bet this will be super easy once we overgear it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be plenty easy, but it's also going to be quite the gear check on Heroic, I think. I don't think there's any change on Heroic from normal.
Needs to repair.
The geyser. Okay, that's the geyser of the blood. Blah blah blah. Launches a bomb. Inflicts shadow damage instantly, and then extra shadow damage.
Just step right outside the door. You can mount.
I can drop a Jeeves also if you need one.
Ooh, thank you for the feast, whoever keeps dropping these.
All right, finally get some images of what numbers look like here. Okay, interesting. So 10k is doing good DPS. Sub 10k is a little bit lower on DPS.
Oh, my
Alright,
PS4 is
so
not hooked up,
targets right now,
so
people should be targeting 10, 11.
I'll download it when I hook my PS4 up next. But 7.8 gigs shouldn't take too long for me to get through. I don't have Tony internet. No offense, Tony, but your internet sucks. This is a cool boss. I like him.
Hey, Jake, weren't you leaving after that last boss? Somebody decided they loved loot more than real life responsibilities.
By the way, I'm just assuming that if I'm fucking anything seriously up, that you will immediately call my ass out for it.
Yeah. Taunt the ads, but not if you're tanking the boss. The other tank tanks the ad if he's not tanking the boss. Pretty much one of you's always tanking something full time, and odds are you swap every ad. Alright, yeah. Alright, get in position, guys. Oh, Solomon, are you okay now? Oh yeah, you're okay. Cool.
Cool, so I can mute this one. And then outside of that...
Alright. Let's get in position. How close is Solomon? Oh god, Solomon's a mile away. Let's summon him, because it's gonna take forever.
There we go. I think that should be perfect, right? Does my voice sound a bit more normal now?
Oh goody, Cyber, you're streaming, so I can watch you fuck up on 2 of my monitors at the same time.
Oh, cool. Somebody else is streaming too.
Alright, Solomon's here. Here we go, guys. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just be prepared as soon as he becomes liquid, we just sidestep as fast as we can. Stack up closer, guys, so you can start getting debuffs.
There's a timer for when he's gonna do it too.
Yeah. Surprise it's not when he gets the full energy.
Three, 2, 1.
It's weird, I'm only getting part of my sounds. There we go.
If you can start nuking that ad, guys, quite a bit before it comes up. What the fuck? It's
Hey, girl.
Cassian Divine. It's punching people. Pick Yuri up. We need all the DPS we can. And we gotta watch out. Those ads are punching people before I think we're getting a chance to grab them. Alright, 15 seconds until he liquefies, so he's gonna spawn one more ad right beforehand.
3, 2, 1.
Mo.
Move away from him. Well, make sure you're nuking this ad still, though. Looks like he's moving just slightly off to the side. Move away. What?
I got the one in the back.
Get as far away as you can, unless you're soaking stuff. As far away as you can, so that you can. You have plenty of room to dodge. Someone get that one on the left too. I got it. I think he does one more round. He does 3 rounds of them.
Nope, just 2.
Alright. He lost
Lost a lot of people.
He lost 3 people during that. How?
Omega Vector hit me again, hit me again.
It's a dot. It's just a dot ticking on you.
Yeah, well, that's what it's doing. Nothing I can do about it.
That shouldn't be enough to kill anybody, though.
That's the only damage I'm taking.
I took damage from soaking the bomb.
Yeah, I think it's the bomb.
Does the damage split?
Wipe it, because people are just dropping left and right now. As a reminder, guys, until I call a wipe, let's not go through what happens until after the fact. That's standard rules we've always had here.
You asked.
True. Sorry. When I say, why the fuck is everybody dead, it's rhetorical.
Oh, okay.
Don't release, I'm assuming.
I have a stone.
Eruption.
It's whatever tank isn't tanking the boss.
Fant, I have a recount. You don't have to send it anymore.
Okay, cool.
What's a plague bomb erupting after 8 seconds? This eruption inflicts initial damage and additional shadow damage every...
I think I'm beating some of the... No. Okay, good. I shouldn't
Yeah,
be beating
there's no
DPS.
splitting the damage, so...
Okay.
But I'm not.
There's
So
no
we should only
splitting
have
the
one
damage.
person.
Exactly.
Sorry?
If there's
We
no
should only have
splitting,
one person in there.
shouldn't have more than one person in there because then they're both taking the damage for no reason.
Correct.
Just for FYI, when he goes into liquefied state, I'm probably going to be taking the farthest one and then healing forward as it explodes.
So you should assign people to absorb those.
I don't want to assign it to specific people because if they die or something else, just whoever gets to it first gets to it. Don't run into it if someone is already in it. Just claim them and run it to it. It should be fine. There's only like 3 up at a time. If there's more on heroic, we'll coordinate it then, but there shouldn't be a need. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. That wasn't as nice as the previous go. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, girl.
It is punching a caster. Gotta get better at grabbing those. That's how Yuri died last time.
My cooldown, or my taunt was still on cooldown.
If it's on cooldown, that means you just taunted the boss, which meant it was
Survival.
Cyber's responsibility to... Nah, this one's already looking better. Healers, make sure you're healing off those debuffs as efficiently as you can. Looks like it ran to tank. Oh no, it's punching people. Yeah. Watch Cyber.
Get ready to move.
Yep, this is the last one. Don't know where he's gonna go, so get ready. You should be still nuking this ad
Cross
though,
the
guys.
stage.
Alright, it's going to the far back corner, so. Kill this ad. Watch out with the immunosuppression. Let's get some people running.
They're
into the
really
far
far.
ones.
Way back here, I got the far.
Alright, you guys look good. Just dodge everybody else. Everybody else just be dodging. Stay as far away as you can and dodge. I'll grab this one in the corner. Make sure you're dodging the beams coming at you while soaking those things. Alright, start running up, run up to him. Alright, much better. Is anyone really high? There's a few people. Baja, you probably want to stand off to the side. So yeah, Baja, stay off to the side. Solomon, you as well. You both have high stacks. Kinky, you may need to move off and source you too soon because you guys both have fairly high stacks. Make sure, Tanks, you grab this ad.
I have 3 Omega Vectors on me. Healers, heads up.
That seems unpleasant.
Thank you for saving me.
Remember, if you're not, unless you have
I'm
too
gonna
high
step
stacks,
out.
make sure you're stacked up. Otherwise, you will not get good heals.
Yeah, make sure you're stacked up, guys. I was far away from the group and I got somebody, so...
There's a couple people who are off to the side right now because their hot stacks are...
It wasn't one of them, though, I don't... But I could...
It's quiet on comms. Let's focus up. Let's make sure this is going smooth. Keep an eye on your stacks. Everyone, we should have around 5 stacks each. If you have...
So, Dastard.
Hold up. Let's grab this. If you have less than 5 stacks, stand right on top of somebody with Omega Vector so that you can actually take it from them. Let's make sure we pick that up. He's gonna be liquefying in 10 seconds. He will do a big AoE right beforehand, I believe. So. Actually, no, he won't. All right, back up a little bit. Take this out. See if we can pick up Yuri. Alright, we just have to survive one more round of that shit and we'll be fine. Alright, let's grab some of these void zones. 2 of them up in melee range, and I don't know where the
One's
third
way in
one
the
is.
back corner. I got
this
it.
one.
Oh, there's 3 of them there in the melee range. Okay, good. Watch, just avoid, guys. Avoid. Just avoid all you can here. Focus on avoiding. Remember, if you have high stacks, the shit hurts. We got all 3 of these. Alright, stack up. This is going to be a bit unpleasant with 2 people down, but it should be okay. Do we have any battle reses?
There's the ad way in the back.
One of them was missed.
Oh, we missed one. Fuck me, that's not good.
Kill it fast.
Yeah, the problem is we're going to have 2 of them.
Kill it fast before the
Fine,
next
man.
one comes up.
Yeah.
I got revival ready for the next big hit.
Alright, stack back up, guys. Everyone should have about 5 or 6 stacks. Roger, you should stay out. You have 10.
Yeah, it's from that
Shen, you should
3.
stay out as well. You should have 10. Everyone else stack up on top of the star. Right now, where you see the star is where we should all be stacked up.
Revival.
We're about to hit execute phase, so this should go a little bit faster. Alright, get ready for that. We're going to want to use some defensive cooldowns on the contagions in 15 seconds to make sure you survive. So use health stones to top yourself off and get ready to use defensives in about 10 seconds here. We want to make sure we all survive. Get ready. Defensives, guys. Defensives now. A second early,
Birds
but it
out.
looks like we survived.
Casting Salvation.
He's gonna go under in 5 seconds here. This will be the last time. Yeah, we're just playing catch up on these ads.
Too many DPS dead.
Move away, move away, move away. Kill this ad. Remember, kill this ad or soak shit. Watch out. Move away out of that quick.
Staying in the same spot.
These should all be really easy to grab. Make sure you're dodging shit. Closer. We had to get the next 3, and then we'll just focus on the boss.
There's one in the back.
The ad is standing on top of one. Somebody's standing up.
Someone got that one in the back. Good. Alright, just focus him. Ignore any ads that spawn. Just try
I can
to
use my
burn him
soul
down.
stone if I need to come up.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much damage you're gonna be able to pull out here, but we just need to
Need
burn
a
him.
healer.
Bomb is the healer.
Yeah.
I'm stunned.
God.
I don't think we're gonna pull out
Oof.
enough damage. No. That was very close, guys. What ended up fucking us is we missed that one ad and we played catch up the entire time. We basically missed out on about 15% damage on the boss, which, as we can see here, is about all we missed out on here. So let's do this again. We're looking pretty.
I
Pretty
have
close.
something significant there. So immunities don't remove stacks, but if you have an immunity on when your Omega Vector expires, you don't gain stacks. I had 3 go off on me simultaneously, but I had Turtle activated because I had 3, and I gained no stacks when they expired.
Good to know.
So if you get more than 1 on you, it's worth popping an immunity right before they expire so you don't get stacks.
Fuck, you know what that means, right? That means like there's gonna be fucking stupid strats for Mythic where you have one mage get all 3 Mega Vectors and then he ice
That's the
blocks.
wrong way, guys.
Oh, oops, yeah, don't follow me. And then you have a rogue get all 3 Mega Vectors, and then Cloak of Shadows, and then you have one Paladin get all 3, and then he bubbles, and then you just cycle through all your immunities, and nobody gets any stacks.
Yay!
I don't see a problem with that.
It's just, it's the Mythic level stuff that I'm not a fan of. Like, I like hard content. That level of kind of like cheesy absorption of stuff is a little. Bleh. But whatever. We got very, very close there, guys. We did pretty good. We did much better on picking up the ads. We did much better in killing the ads. We just missed one of those damn circles in the back of the room. So, and people, for the most part, did a lot better dodging the little beams as well. So,
To be
good.
fair, it was really all in back.
Understood. I mean, some of them will be back there, though, so... I thought Bum claimed he was always going to get the one on the opposite side from the boss.
Well, that's because we had 3 up close and I grabbed one of those. I didn't see one way back there. That was my fault.
I'm just fucking with you, but yeah, you should have. Oh, not bad. We'll get this. We'll get this. It's very straightforward and very simple. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of managing those stacks. To anyone who was battle res, did your stacks get wiped? It looked like it might. Someone had their stacks wiped on res, but I didn't think that was possible. It did? Okay. Well, good to know. Alright, let's do this. Eat up, let's get a round of buffs, shouts, and int, and all that stuff.
Stamina.
I don't have Arcane Brilliance.
You won't either.
I won't?
Arcane Brilliance is no longer Arcane Brilliance.
211,000
Whatever, Arcane
fucking
Intellect.
health.
Alright, here we go. Just pay attention to your stacks, guys. I'm not gonna... I mean, I'll call out if I see anyone individual stacks too high, but personal responsibility here to manage your own stacks. You don't have to move out if, you know, when you get that significantly high. As soon as you get 2 or 3 higher than the rest of people, just take a couple steps away. Alright, let's pick this ad up. Let's nuke it. Captain blind to that. Here's
I got the next one.
Contagion. that doesn't seem to give a stack that I thought it did. Alright, after this next gestation, guys, focus on the boss until he goes under and then kill the I want to get as much damage into him before he disappears. So focus mostly on the boss here. Tank still pick up the ad, but I want to get as much damage as we can. And back off, and now take care of the ad. And get the fuck away from that big red circle. Oh god. Alright, it's in the shitty spot, guys, so be prepared. There's not a lot of room to dodge stuff. It should be pretty obvious. Okay, people are in all 3 of these circles, good. Don't double up. Finish off this ad, dodge those beams. Focus on dodging beams. All 3 of them are in the front, so just keep dodging if you're not in one of these. Looks like people have them. Alright, get back over here. That was okay. Stack back up on me the skull. I think if we do that each time and focus on him before he goes under, we can squeeze an extra couple, 2 or 3%. Alright, first ad, grab it. Right now the average seems to be about 4 or 5 stacks. If you're higher than that, like Shake, you probably want to step off to the side.
Revival.
Baja, you're gonna definitely want to seek out the debuffs whenever you can. So if you see somebody become big, like Shen, try to give it to Baja. Make sure we get that ad.
I'm moving out.
Thank you, Simon.
You're at 6? No, it's about the average wave. That's the average is the rest of us. We're all at 6 and 7.
Okay, well then, fuck it.
No, you take it like the rest of us. Where's Baja, though? I need to give it to that cat.
That's what I say every weekend.
Alright, keep hitting the boss. Move out of the circle. Keep hitting the boss. Keep hitting the boss. Alright, now move away. Now move away. Don't know where he's gonna go, so watch out. Alright. I'll get the one closest to him. I'll get the one closest. Make sure we get the other 2. Alright, we have 1 in each. Good. Alright, let's grab these next 3. If we do this right, we won't have to do another round. Someone get the one next to the star. Someone get the one in the back there. Alright, you got it. Good. Alright. Alright, you can start making your way back towards the boss. Alright, cool. People are going to want to start using minor defensive cooldowns on these on the contagions. Excuse me, yeah, on the contagions if he to make sure you don't die. If you're at 8 stacks or higher, definitely use some defensive. Baja, you shouldn't need to. Bind, and you shouldn't need to. Alright, ad is up. Let's grab it. You get stunned when the ad's spawning from you. Alright, good. That was the first one. Add, get the next one. Yuri's low on stacks? No, he's not. Never mind. Raiden, Onk up. If not,
I used it last game.
Battle res him, battle res him.
Birds.
Battle res him, please, quickly, healers. Battle res are good. He still has 13, so get ready to use defensives in a couple seconds here. Defensives, make sure you survive through this one. This is the last contagion cast. Alright, we should be good here. Get this ad. This ad is... We're not tunneling yet. Finish this ad before the next one spawns. Alright, try to get as much as you can in on him. This next one we'll ignore for a few seconds. Tanks, make sure you pick him up. Nuke him as much as you can. Alright, cool. Alright, back off, kill this ad. We just have to soak these and we'll finish the fight really quick. So this should be a kill if we just soak everything correctly, guys. So just watch out. I'll get the one closest to him. I'll get the one closest. I can dodge it really easily. It goes
far back one.
You guys got both of that one's the back?
I got this one.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Next round should be coming up in just a second. Where's the third? Okay, yeah, Wave, you got that? Oh, Hunter, who are you? Bindon? Who is that?
Vector on me.
Yeah, Band has that. All right, good. That should be fine. And stack up, let's finish this. Just nuke him no
Revival.
matter what happens. Nuke him no matter what happens.
He's dead.
Yeah, he should be dead. Good job.
Hoorah! That was actually pretty damn clean too.
Yeah, no, that one's not too bad. We can definitely do some stuff to organize the Bloods a little bit more. For the most part, the strategy we just use works mostly well for normal, but there was at least 2 people who are still like sub 5 stacks at that point, which we want to spread out as much as we possibly can. So ideally, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll use the 3-stack strategy, and people will be stuck in those stacks, and DBM automatically supplies a mark for each person. So we'll just say, if you get this mark, you go to this group, you get this mark, you go to this group, etc. And just every time it's applied, people just have to check their marks and run to the appropriate group, and that should help to spread things out a little bit more carefully. I don't.
We're calling it there.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have enough time for this last one, unfortunately.
We have 10 minutes.
This one took a little bit longer than expected, so we might just call this here for the moment and then just pick it up tomorrow. I don't think this guy will take too long, and then Zool will be a little interesting. Zool's going to be a lot of work from the tanks, and from our... Thank God we have 2 priests! Oh, Zool's going to be so fucking easy with 2 priests.
I can purge too.
Well, they do mass dispel though, so that's the magic, and the life grips. Those are the 2 things I'm really excited. Okay, I
This
think
place is fun so far. Like,
yeah, no, I'm
the
enjoying
good
the
group.
flavor of everything. So I think we'll call things there, guys. So, tomorrow we'll get started a little bit faster. Everyone here who was in the raid tonight, you're guaranteed a spot for tomorrow. Some people are a little bit lower in numbers and all that
Don't
stuff.
leave, please. Let me take a screenshot real quick.
Yeah. So whenever 6 o'clock rolls around, just invite these people right away, and we'll proceed from there. I think I missed somebody.
Why is it failing? It says screen capture failed.
I've never seen that happen. Sure, yes, Wavos, even you. Your shout is worth it. Your damage is a little bit lower because I know you weren't planning for DPS, but your shout helps the rest of us. So.
Yuri, have your wife send it to me on Facebook.
But yeah, Wave. If going forward, keep trying to gear for DPS. You have a almost acceptable tank set, so if you gear for DPS, you can bring your numbers up a little bit, and I think that'll be fine. Oh, good. So I think, yeah, Roger. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. The people who are here will be invited, and then anyone else who's 380 or 340, go ahead and invite them as well. Anyone 380, 340, feel free to bring them in, and we'll continue.
You mean 338?
Sorry, yes, sorry, 338 to 340 is acceptable, and we'll bring that in. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and
it's nice coming back to raiding. Like this is fun. I'm enjoying it myself.
yeah, I mean, it's the cycle of raiding, right? We were doing Antris for 8 months or whatever, and it just gets stale. There's a new content. It's gonna be fun and exciting. We'll be in here likely 3 months or so probably almost to the end of the year.
I feel
December.
like Antris would have been more fun if we would have had a more consistent mythic group to do progression with.
I mean, that's the problem we have. Like, this is the perfect opportunity for us right now because we have like 30-something people online, and people are gearing up and want to raid. The question is, a good 15, well, not 15, but like a good 10 of those people are going to peter out, and they're not going to stay long term. They're not going to make it.
Simon. Thanks for
by the time we
coming
get to
by.
Mythic. Either because they won't be able to do Mythic, they're not capable of it, or because they just get tired of being bored already. So we have to keep our momentum up to keep, to clear through heroic as fast as we can, and while we're doing that, settle into our core 20 people or so. But yeah, one step at a time. Let's clear through normal between tomorrow and Friday, and step into try to get that first boss heroic, because that first boss literally has no different mechanics from normal to heroic. So the only thing we have to do is make sure that we actually place the blood correctly and cudgel the blood correctly, and we'll be fine. Mother probably will get to the point where, even that, if it's the same mechanics, nothing hit really hard. Everything was avoidable.
Yeah, Mother wasn't really that bad.
Like everything was avoidable or interruptible. The only damage that was unavoidable was the tank's damage. So Mother might not be too bad either. After that, the 3 after that's where I can see things starting to get a little scary. Be it Fetid Devourer is probably going to hit the tanks really hard. This Blood guy obviously has his own DPS checks. And the next boss that we're going to do tomorrow is going to be a little tricky as well. Just the ability to kill the ads very quickly is going to be a matter of success or failure.
Simone!
But
Are
anyway,
you going to want to go 4 heals on that tomorrow?
I don't think so. I don't intend
believe in
to.
yourself.
It's
Believe in the me that
I want to
believes
go as
in
much
you.
DPS as possible to cleave it all down because they fixate on random people. It's so the quicker they die, the better. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You having the flexibility of switching back and forth is great until we have we settle into our core 4 healers. But awesome job tonight, guys, and to all the people who hadn't raided with us yet, welcome to D&D. Normally we have a nice little fun speech welcoming people and all that stuff, but there's so much going on right now. It's so hard to keep
Rip
track
and
of
tear, my
everybody
children.
and their item levels and everything. So I hope you all had fun. Hopefully they didn't make too much of an ass of ourselves with flying ninja kicks and whatnot. It's bum. You'll get used to his mistakes.
Intane. Oh, we should
I
bring
had
in all
forgotten
new
that bum
recruits.
was a meme.
We should bring in all our new recruits at St. Patrick's Day so that they can see us at our
I
absolute
am never
worst.
raiding on St. Patrick's Day again.
What? That was the best.
No, it was the fucking worst because I was one of the only people not fucking drinking.
I wasn't drunk, but I
whew,
was laughing my ass off
great.
all the time.
I wasn't drinking, Raja.
It was so bad.
I'm so sad I missed that.
It
No,
was
you're not.
amazing.
Don't be. We literally
Life
spent
was
the whole
more
night
drunk
wiping
than
and
I've
everybody
ever heard
laughing
of
like
another
school
human
children.
But it still is second place.
PvP meeting on Friday, everybody.
The first place bug up was raiding with a bunch of Canadians during the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh no.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Why'd you wait so late for that cyber? I mean, I forgot all the entirely. But still.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go
Nice.
take care of food and all that stuff. I'll probably be on a little
gotta
bit
go to
later
bed
rack up
later.
some world quests. But
Good
yeah,
wording with everybody.
we'll get a little bit of faster start. By the way, I do need to clean up ranks and stuff like that. They're mostly symbolic now that the loot's kind of handled automatically for us. But everyone here is raiding.
Alright, well, I
who's
think I'm
raiding
gonna call the stream
with us at the
good
moment
there. I
should
might
be
go to
at
the
least
PS4
grunt,
play
and
something.
I'll take care of
Maybe get a
that
little
the
bit
next
more
day or
streaming
two
in. I don't
here.
know.
And
We'll
then
see what
the
happens.
people who've been
But,
here quite a while
yeah,
for
either way,
many,
gonna log
many
out for now.
months.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, not many months, but several weeks. We'll